welcome to the show. Tall Man Live. We're not Carnival Celebration Live right now, are we?
No.
We're in Tall Man Central.
Yes, we are.
And tonight we're going to give you guys our version of a cabin crawl. And there's a reason behind that, which we'll talk about in just a second. So, not only that, tonight is also the debut of our finished intro.
Yay!
Remember I told you when we were on the cruise, we were just kind of messing around with it, but it is finally finished. So let's roll the intro and start the show. There it is, the finished new intro. Hello, Ross. Well,
Hi,
Sue. Hi, Sue.
Hi, Sue.
You're watching Ross is at work. Oh, I'm sorry we missed you, Ross. Well, hi, Sue. How you doing from New Zealand? New Zealand in the house. 18 hours ahead of us. We're speaking to the future. All right, so let's get into it. So, our version of a cabin crawl. So, we have been trying for...
weeks.
No. More than a month now, actually. We started trying it just before.
Yeah.
To get with Carnival and try to, well, gain access to cabins. Whether it's, before passengers board, whether it's however it needed to be, so that we could video them for you in what I would call an appropriate way. But to no avail. I mean, we talked with people on the ship. We talked with the cruise director, and he did what he could. We've emailed them. We've called them. I mean, we've tried just about everything, and I guess we just ain't important enough. So we made up our own cabin crawl, and believe it or not, we have gotten ourselves into almost every cabin. Now, if you've been following every stream, and I know a lot of you watching probably have followed all the streams, we sort of were able to do it in little dribs and drabs. And so what I did was I gathered them all together. We're going to play them here in one spot. So for those looking for the Carnival cabins, they're all here in one stream, one spot. Plus, we videoed 5 or 6 more on our last day. Mm-hmm. So you're going to get the full complement.
Not
all right?
in pristine condition, but we still videoed.
Well, like I said, we had to do it our way. So we sort of broke into cabins. And yeah, we did what we had to do to bring you guys the cabins. So let's start off with the first one. We're going to do inside cabin number 1. All right, well, we can show you guys an inside cabin, which you have not seen yet. So this is our cabin for this cruise. This is a standard inside cabin, right? You can see from the cabins that we did on our first cruise, we did an extended balcony, and we did a cove balcony that the decor is basically the same, right? It just is a little bit smaller, right? We don't have a sofa, no balcony, but we still have that nice big mirror, right? Nice countertop there, nice countertop there, nice Lisa right there, right? And then we've got, remember the cabinets, right? These shelves can go up and down, so you can adjust your shelving the way that you want to have it, okay? And then here's the bathroom, which honestly is identical to the other one. Hey everybody, so for anyone doing an inside cabin, we're at least able to show you that. So you've seen extended balcony, cove balcony, rear facing suite, an LF category? LS category.
Yes.
And now an inside cabin.
Yes.
So we've gotten, a bunch for you guys, and we're going to try to get more. We'll try to see if we can get all Oh my good God. Well, first of all, I said nice to meet you for lunch. Thanks, Ray. And Camilla, yes, we will be looking at a handicap cabin here in just a minute. You guys should have sound now. New technology. We're back on dry ground, and I'm still swaying. I just want to be back on a ship. I want to live on a ship. One day, maybe, we'll just go from ship to ship to ship to ship to ship. That's our dream, and, we'll bring it to you if we do. Anyway, so inside, there's two types of inside cabins in this class of ship. There's the one that you just saw, and there's also more of a rectangle. Instead of long and skinny, it's kind of rectangular. Hi, Candace. Welcome. Or Camilla. Okay, so here is the second one.
And by the way, here's a different kind of inside cabin. Instead of long and thin, it's actually much wider, right? So you have sort of an L countertop, all the same amenities. It's just laid out different. Your closet's back there in the back instead of by the door. Bathroom's exactly the same as the other inside cabin. But yeah, so there's sort of a different inside cabin. It may actually be a little bit more spacious. I don't know. What do y'all think?
All right, so we spoke to several people who were in that cabin, that style of cabin, and they all loved it.
Yeah.
Compared to the traditional sort of skinny, straight, narrow. In fact, my daughter and son-in-law, future son-in-law, they were in one just like that, and they absolutely loved it. It just gives you that much space. Hello, good evening.
Hi.
Thank you for everything. We think. I think we just left the beds up to get the scooter in the room. Oh. Okay. We're going to talk about scooters too, and accessibility and all that stuff. You'll see in just a few minutes. So, for those who have children and thinking about doing an inside quad, we've got you a little view of an inside quad. So here's that. Well, maybe. There we go.
All guests carrying off their own luggage, regardless of muster station. So that's all guests carrying off their own luggage.
So that's what an inside quad looks like, guys. Right? So if you've ever thought about doing an inside quad, that's what it's going to look like, just in case you've never seen one. And so there's the inside quad. As far as ocean views go, we did not get an ocean view cabin. I apologize. It looks exactly like an inside, the normal ones, except where the headboard is, there's just the porthole, right? The window. So let's get to balconies. So we're going to show you the first balcony, which was our cabin on the first cruise. It's an extended balcony, so the balcony's a little bit longer, but the room is the same as every other one. I think we have 3 rooms, and we will just switch them around if necessary. Yep, I gotcha. Okay, well, we're going to talk about that in a minute, so hang in there. So first, balcony cabin, if I can get it to work for me. Balcony cabin number 1.
All people here. Here we go. All right, so we're going to start up here because y'all know what time it is, don't you? Right, we're going right for the tall man stuff. So we'll give that to Lisa.
Now, if you haven't been on a cruise ship before, I'll be honest, it's pretty much like an RV bathroom, right? Head height, there's more head height in here than in a lot of travel trailers. Okay, but from a legroom standpoint, this is about what most RVs got. And so if you're a full-time RVer or like to go on an RV just, from vacation a couple weeks out of the year, you're going to be just comfortable in a cruise ship bathroom because it's basically the same. So this is not a porcelain foot flush, but it is porcelain, right? And you got the flush button back there, okay? Other than that, yeah, it's the decor in here is nice. In fact, wait till you see the decor all over the ship. I think Carnival has really stepped it up with this build, with this ship. A lot of what I might call the gaudy colors are gone. It's just, anyway, let me get out of the bathroom. Oh, I can't get out of the bathroom. We got to get in the shower first.
Gotta climb in
Oh,
that
look at this
shower.
door, Lisa.
Yes.
See the hinge? It's
Yes.
sort of hinged in,
Oh yeah.
so it
Okay.
doesn't swing all the way open.
I didn't notice that. Do that again so we can see the bottom. There we go.
Right? Isn't that cool?
Yeah.
So it can be open and you still get in and out of the door, or somebody else get in, right? Which is
Right.
great. So let me climb in. All right.
That makes it really easy for me to come in to
Yeah.
the bathroom while
Yeah,
you're in
this,
there.
look, this is a 2-person shower. Bow chicka bow wow. All right? Look, man, this is great head height here, guys. This is awesome. Okay? There's a foot bar here too for the ladies that are shaving or men who are shaving, right? You have shower gel and shampoo already in here, so you don't have to bring shampoo and shower gel unless there's something specific for yourself. Right? Other than that, I mean, you got some hangers, you know, if you want. What is also cool, like, say you're out at the beach for the day, not going to be much beaching here because it's going to be like 45 degrees. But if you're going to go to the beach, if you're going out of Miami to one of the Caribbean destinations, you can just pull that out to dry all your stuff on.
We may have to hit the hot tub though.
Maybe. It's pretty cold out there. You were wearing your jacket and gloves, for God's sakes. I don't think you're getting in a bathing suit.
You're right, I was.
All right, actually, here, why don't you take that? Sorry. Let me get out of the shower. All right. So come on out of there. I want you guys to see the closets. Close that door.
This is impressive, you guys. Totally impressive. Robert and I packed 3 huge suitcases, 2 weeks worth of stuff for us, and we haven't even begun to use all of the space in this closet.
Well,
I love it.
to be honest, we still have a half a bag left.
We do.
But it's a half a bag.
Right?
All of our shoes are down there.
Yep.
So
Oh,
great.
and this slides out too, so you have easy access to your shoes.
Yeah.
They even have the little wire baskets in here.
Yep.
The thing that I like the most, let me move this out of the way, is how convertible this space is. You can raise this up if you want to have additional hanging
In fact, that's how
space.
it was when we got here. That shelf was up, and so if you wanted to do, you know, long gowns, you have an extra space for long gowns.
Yeah.
The other one, the other closet, which you're going to see in just a minute, is exactly like that. Here, you need help. That's sort of a
It's
a
okay.
two-hand thing.
It is a two-hand thing.
There we go.
Thank you.
Or a one big hand thing.
One big hand works.
All right, so let's get to this other closet. Here we go. And again, it looks just like that, except there's no safe in there. Right, so there's your convertible shelves.
And look at how much space we still
Yeah.
have. We have never, ever
Yeah, I
had
don't.
so much room in
Nice
a closet
full-length mirror.
after ship.
Hey, everybody. Welcome. If you didn't know, we are streaming live from the brand new Carnival Celebration. All right? Brand new. This is its very first cruise. It's inaugural. Speaking of inaugural, we got these cool little
Yes.
luggage tags. This is what everybody got. So it's a little inaugural gift, which is kind of cool.
That was awesome. I love that.
All right. So then look, this is also a huge area, guys. Look at how big this is, right? The little desk area in cabins,
Yeah.
even balcony cabins, typically are not that long.
No. Well, I guess I'm gonna have to call this space the kitchen. So we do.
It's
have
like a little mini
refrigerator.
bar.
How do we open this?
I don't know. Grab lower.
Oh,
There you go.
So we actually have a little refrigerator in
Which is
here.
awesome.
So there's my kitchen.
3 drawers for things. This is sort of like where we put our daily
Papers
things.
and- Yeah.
Okay. And, you know, other unmentionables and stuff in there.
Right.
Yep.
Couple of shelves here.
Yep.
It's just very,
Then
very nice.
there's this bench. So for the ladies who are going to be doing their makeup and things, this is a great bench to sit right here. And nice sort of makeup mirror.
Oh, I love
which
the
is
mirror
awesome.
too.
Yeah, it's got its own little light, which is awesome. There's 3 plugs here, plus 4 USB inputs, which is also kind of cool, so plenty of power. But about this bench, it's also storage. So if you need some extra storage, you got this whole little storage unit here.
I love
Okay.
that.
Now, this pulls out to be a bed, right? We're not going to need that, but that pulls out to be a bed. There's this cool, if you're using it as a bed, you get like a little reading light, which is kind of nice,
Yeah.
right? Okay. And then over here into the bedroom, look at this huge TV. Here, let me let me see that. Look at this huge TV. Look at that, guys. This, you know, you usually don't get TVs that big in a cruise ship.
No.
Right?
you don't.
But not that, it's also personalized. Robert and Lisa, right? So it's got all the information in it from our room. Okay, so the beds. What I find interesting, look down here next to it. They've got a little shelf for like your
phone at night if you want to put your phone on there. But there's also that, I'm thinking that's more like for CPAP or something like that, right?
Yeah.
But what's most interesting, there's no power over there. So if that's what they were meant for them to be, they didn't put any outlets there. I couldn't find any power. I got down on my hands and knees. I moved the beds.
Now there is a little USB port underneath the light.
But I don't think that's going to be.
But we didn't see anything for your CPAP machines.
Yeah. And again, just look at, the decor in here is beautiful, guys. Right? Isn't this beautiful? We are the first people to sleep in this room. We'll show you from this way, right? And then we'll walk down the other way, and then we're going to go out onto that balcony, right? Here we go. Look at that. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Okay. All right, so the sound may change. Let me hold on tight because it's pretty windy. Is there a light out there?
I was just looking for one.
I don't think there is. All right, well, look, you can see enough light. Look at how big that balcony is, y'all. Most balconies end about right here, right there. Look at that. This is a party balcony here, buddy. Look at this. We're out here dancing a jig. Oh, it's about to get windy. Hang on. Hang on. Can you all see? There we are. Woo! Yeah. Yeah, it's cold. We're gonna go in. Right? So guys, that is a review of what a extended balcony.
All right, so we shot that our very first night on the 14 day.
Wait, put your 4 up.
Our 14 day. And so that's some of the words you're going to hear in the video are referring to odd times. It's because we filmed these throughout the 21 days that we just spent on the ship. And yes, talking about the hangars, there are plenty of hangars, y'all. That is definitely not something you're going to be missing. Ross, I also understand, who was it? Sorry, not Ross. Ray. We had one day on the 7 day that was pretty rocky. But Ray, I got to tell you, that was nothing like the first 2.5 days on the first 14 day coming back.
Coming out of Southampton,
yeah. Oh, that was
with that storm blowing. It was
one of the rockiest ships that I've ever been on. It wasn't a ship because it was steady as a rock the other 11.5-ish days. But wow. Yeah, what a storm. Hey, Mark. How you doing, buddy?
Hi, Mark.
How's it going? How's the lovely wife? It was nice to meet you guys. Yeah, look, we met a lot of you guys on the ship. If you're seeing this and you haven't met us before, we are accessible people. We're all around the ship. We're on the deck. People come sitting with us and had dinner with us and had lunch with us, took pictures with us, and it's just, we're easygoing people. We are the same people in person as we are on the camera with you guys. Mark, God, I probably sat with him 2 or 3 times a day, just hanging out, talking for a few minutes. So hopefully you made it home. In fact, we probably drive right by your house, Mark, because they had the turnpike closed down. Our trip home was a disaster. Anyway, I digress. Squirrel! All right. So somebody a couple of minutes ago was asking about handicap cabin. So we videoed one of those. Now, we apologize, but we did the best we could. So here's the handicap.
I got it.
All right, so as you can see, the handicap balcony has generous room to be able to move around in there, whether it's a wheelchair, whether it's a motorized scooter. The doors are, what were they, 35.5 inches wide with a 33.5 inch clearance, if I remember correctly. And so there is your handicapped balcony. Okay, so now let's look at the ever popular cove balcony. We saw this on the first cruise. If, again, I can get this over here.
All right, there, Tallman Clan. We are going to look at a cove balcony today. Everybody say hi, Lisa.
Hi.
So we got invited down to this cabin. We are on deck 5. Lisa, our cabin is an extended balcony, so it's upstairs, deck 10, which we reviewed on the very first night. But cove balcony is one of our favorite. And since it's our favorite, I'm going to take you right out so you can see why. I'm sure most of you have seen videos like this before, but just in case you haven't, I mean, this is as close as to the water as you can get. I mean, look at that. We're right here, right? All the rest of the balconies. I know somebody else that was on the 5th deck. This is cabin 5275. You're asking about. All right, we're right at the edge of the last lifeboat. Okay, it's 5275. But isn't this neat? Being right here by the water. I think that's so cool. It's not a huge balcony. It's sort of a normal size balcony in space. So there's plenty of place for you to sit down, right? You can put your feet up, right? This is what I would do, just like that, all right? But just look at that. Breathtaking, I think, as far as I'm concerned. And you hear the water, right? All right.
I love that. I love the sound of the ocean.
I know.
Yeah.
That's why we get balconies, not just so we can see the sights when we're in ports, but the sound of the water.
Just to relax in the evening.
So this sofa is a pull-out, turns into a bed. This also has a bunk that comes down, okay? And then across from this is sort of your little desk, right? You got a little mini bar down here. There's 3 drawers. We're not gonna go poking around because it's somebody else's room.
I was muted again. Good God, y'all. Yeah, I got it. I'm sorry. I wanted to turn that off a little bit early because, yeah, I know. I forgot to hit the button. The cabin itself is the same as a regular balcony. And since we've already shown you a regular balcony, I didn't want you to have to sit through that entire 6 minutes. But it's the actual balcony itself of that cabin, which is so special. So I wanted to make sure that we showed that. But if you've paid attention, we showed you now a balcony where the bed is close to the door. We've showed you a balcony where the bed is close to the actual balcony. And in a previous stream, we talked about scooters, of trying to get them in the room. So here, guys, here is a picture, okay? So the first picture, to the left, you see Lisa is in the red, okay? That's actually our cabin and our on the first cruise. And our bed was next to the doors for the balcony. So as you can see, you could get the scooter in there just fine, okay? The other picture on the right, that is from the cove balcony where Lisa's in the black. It's probably your left, and I apologize if I have that backwards. No, it's y'all's right too. Lisa's in the black. Where you see the bed is closest to the entry of the cabin. You couldn't get a scooter in there, because if you did, you couldn't get to the bathroom or even get to your closets. Okay? Hopefully that makes sense to you guys. If it does, please say yes in the comments if that makes sense to you. I just want to make sure my explanation of it was good. I will be on that ship in the new year for 3 weeks in a row. Wow, Pat.
Wow, nice.
Do you need somebody to carry your luggage?
Right?
We're available.
Yes, we are.
Unfortunately. Anyway, again, hopefully that made sense to you guys. The pictures that we took. And I know somebody was talking earlier about, moving the bed. And I mean, yes, you can do these things. But you're on a 7-day cruise. You shouldn't have to rearrange the furniture every time you get in and out. So if you do have a cart, scooter, you want to definitely book a room where the bed is closest to the balcony door. Okay?
Yes.
All right. So let's go ahead and move on. I know somebody wanted to see this kind of balcony. And so here we go. Yet another kind of balcony. Come on, get in there. Another kind of balcony. So what y'all are watching is one of the corner balconies. Look at that view. You can look around the corner. All right, I'm going to back this up for just a second, okay? And pause it. All right, so right when you come in the door, and again, right there, there's the bathroom. It's right there, right when you come in the door. And as you see in the regular balcony cabins, you have your closets on the right. Well, you see there's no closets here. All right? So when you come in, there's your bed. So this, without a doubt, you don't want this cabin if you've got scooters. Okay? So your bed's right there in the middle. Right there, there's your closets. They're sort of in the middle of the cabin with the desk across from it. Boy, that'd have been great if we could have that one with 2 chairs. Do some great streaming there.
Right?
We're going to get that cabin. We do some great streaming from there. Anyway, sorry. And then when you get down there, as you see, there's a curtain. Remember, that folds out to be a bed right there. So it's almost like it's 2 bedrooms because there's a privacy curtain right there. All right? And then when we get out onto the balcony, sorry. Look at that view right there. All right, so you're looking right down the gap of the ship. You're looking down onto deck 8 right there. Okay? Those chairs. That's down there on deck 8. I think that's the Havana Lounge, actually. All right? So there is your extended balcony, corner balcony. Okay? We'll give that one a thumbs up. All right. Last but not least, people were wanting to see this type of balcony cabin, so here's this one. Again, the rest of the cabin is just like every other balcony we've been in, but the views are completely different. This is a rear-facing balcony. And you're looking down onto deck 8 there. That's the pool in the back of deck 8. Right? Bit of a longer balcony. Actually, I think it's a little bit shorter than our balcony that we had, the extended balcony. But it's still bigger than normal balconies. And the rest of it is the same as every other balcony cabin that we've had. Or that we've shown so far. Okay? So, let me turn that off. Wow, Al. Man, we envy you. We've done 2 New Year's Eve cruises ourselves. Absolutely love New Year's Eve cruises. Such a party. What a great... We were, was it the celebrity?
It was the celebrity.
We were on a celebrity cruise, and like almost right at the stroke of midnight, 2 celebrity ships passed real close to one another, by the way, on purpose, side by side. It was really cool.
Blew the ship's horns,
yeah.
And everybody's out on the...
Yeah, you could hear the music from the other ship. That's how close we were. It was really kind of cool.
It was a lot of fun.
Anyway, we love New Year's Eve cruises. If you haven't done one, I highly recommend it. You were next to the corner balcony. Everyone had full view. Yeah. If you're in that inset set of rooms, whoever's got that corner balcony sees everything. All right? So, no hanky-panky on the balcony. You got a cabin for that. That's a great room. We'll have to go for one of those. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Especially if you're a voyeur. Yeah. We had that extended aft balcony when we go back on board. Oh, excellent. Yeah, you're going to love that. Obviously, you just saw it.
Yeah.
So that's great. So I think we have covered all the balconies, right? So let's go look at some suites. All right. So here we go. Suite number 1.
All right, so we're just going to record this and rebroadcast later, I guess.
What?
Look at that shower. Little sofa sectional. This is deck 14.
Category LS.
LS. It's got a full wraparound balcony.
I apologize. I did not get around the corner. There's a hot tub down there, right? So each of these corner suites have, you literally can go around the corner and you have your own private hot tub. Okay, so I apologize for not getting around the corner, but just know that this suite, the LS, again, I think it is, has a hot tub, right? Okay, so let's continue.
All right, let's get out of here. We're no longer streaming, we're just recording. All right. All right, let's go down to the middle of the ship.
Well, we don't need to see the rest of that. Again, if you saw our stream, we were getting on the ship the second time. This was the one, the cruise we just got off of, the 7-day Caribbean. And we were trying to get into cabins for you when they were freshly made up. Honestly, to no avail. We broke into that one. Literally. Sorry, Carnival. Give us access the next time! And anyway, so we'll just delete that. You guys are doing it. Oh, thanks, Action Al. We appreciate that. And God, you guys are driving from Canada.
That is a long haul.
That's like a crazy drive Lisa and I would do.
Yeah.
Right? If y'all didn't know, we were in Arizona a couple of days before the first cruise that left from London. We drove 2,500 miles from Arizona to Orlando, to Florida, Central Florida, that's where we're from, in 48 hours. 48 hours. Changed suitcases and got on a plane.
Pretty much.
and then got to London and then collapsed. Anyway, so yeah, wow. And again, thank you so much, Al. We appreciate the kind words.
Yeah, thank you.
In fact, to those watching, if you're seeing us for the first time, do us a favor. Hit that subscribe, thumbs up, hit the notification bell, all those great things when we do streams. Now, no, we do RV reviews as well. Okay? And so if you see, in fact, we put up an RV this morning at 10 o'clock that we had reviewed. If you're not into RVing, great. You don't have to unsubscribe. Just don't watch it. It's okay. We will be doing cruising and RV. Watch the videos that are pertinent to you, okay? And this goes to those who might be watching that are RV fans and maybe not cruise, but just checking out our other side. If you're into RVs and not cruising, again, just don't watch the cruise videos, okay? We're doing both in one channel. I think I want to have the very first YouTube channel that is successful profiling two different industries at the same time. Right? Normally, I would have a cruise channel and I'd have an RV. Man, that's a pain in the butt. One place. We can all get along, can't we? Right? We can get along. Right? Hit the bells up. Right? We can get along. I'm sure we can. All right. All right. So that is suite number 1. Unfortunately, I think this is the same cabin, Lisa. I can't remember. I actually think this is the same cabin. Let's check it out.
Okay.
I don't. So interestingly enough, guys. So I think we just showed you the same cabin, but this was the one on the other side of the ship. So we showed you the port side and now the starboard side. I was just saying to Lisa, I don't remember the walk-in closet in the other cabin. So there you have it. So there's a couple of different suites. Last but not least, hello, Roberts.
Robert,
how you doing, buddy? May 7th. Yeah. If by the way, we're back on in April ourselves. April 23rd. We're gonna go back on that ship, and we have a status report of what's going on. See how things have changed in the 4.5 months that they've had the ship, maybe 5 months, something like that. Give you guys some more views. Anyway, so yeah, well, enjoy your cruise on May 7th, man. We'd be there with you if we could. We'd be with all of you if we could. Like I said, we'd rather be on the ocean. But anyway, the last room we want to profile is by far my favorite, and for those who've been following us on all the streams, I'm sure you know which one it is. Oh, come on, get over there. There you go. Okay, so that's the sunset from this. It's a time-lapse sunset that I shot from this cabin, which is just to die for. I mean, look at the views. Is that amazing?
it was absolutely beautiful.
Right? So, let's actually show them the cabin now. I just grabbed the wrong movie because, told you I'm silly. Here we go. Here's the actual cabin.
Well, hey there, Tall Man Clan. Wait till you see what we have in store for you tonight. This is off the charts. You ready? Here we go. Wait till you see where Lisa is.
Well, hello, welcome. Come on in.
What are you? Where are you at?
I am enjoying the presidential suite.
What the heck? How did you get in here?
I have friends.
Yes, you do.
Yes, I do.
All right, so let's give everybody a tour.
Yeah,
Obviously, there's the front door. I believe the presidential suite is the largest cabin on the ship. It's up on deck 17. There's 2 of them, and so we're on the
17th floor.
the starboard side. Yep. All right. So behind the main door is sort of a little closet, and so you can hang, jackets or coats or whatever you want in there, extra storage. There is a separate door right here to a bathroom, but we're going to cover the bathroom as we go around, okay? So as you walk in, you have this huge living room. I mean, and dining sort of area, if you will, which is, honestly, it's bigger than regular cabins. Just this space alone, okay? So you have sort of like a mini bar.
Yep, a nice wet bar.
Nice wet bar, right? Sorry, the mini bar, if you will, the fridge. There's a bottle of champagne that comes with it. It's iced down, and they constantly keep it iced for you until you consume it. That thing's been on ice since the first day. But then you get some shelves and things like that, for storing things or whatever, right? And you got yourself your little fridge and all that stuff. Sort of a little dining area. So let's say you want to have room service or have it, catered in there, or a party, right? Let's say you want to, host a party here with some of your friends. You can make arrangements, and they can set it up in here for you, which is nice. Okay? Absolutely beautiful in here. Oh my gosh. Then over here, you've got a little sofa sectional, which, by the way, opens up to be a bed. Okay? There's also a drop-down bed, right? So if you're, a big family, instead of getting multiple rooms, you could do it in here. Okay? And then across is a nice big TV. Okay? Look at that. Nice. Then there's the bedroom. All right? So we'll get by. We haven't forgotten. I know there's a door out to the balcony. We're going to do the balcony last. I mean, that's one of the most special things here. And so here's the bed setup, right? You've got actual nightstands, not the little metal things that are in the rest of the cabins. Okay. A little bit different decor for the headboard sort of area. Okay. Across from the bed is another TV, so you can have entertainment in here. Lisa, would you just mind closing that door for me just real quick?
Sure.
Because it'll be easier from here to see. You have a desk area, right?
I do.
By the way, you notice how quiet it just got?
It got very quiet, didn't it?
Holy cow. Right, I don't know if you're picking that up in the audio, but I mean, it got quiet.
It did.
I didn't realize how much that door closing. Wow. So there's insulation here. Anyway, so yeah, you got a nice deck area, a chair to sit there, right? Makeup mirror, if you want to call it. It's kind of like the mirrors in the rest of the cabins, right? Right. There's this cool little chair Lisa was just sitting in with a little stand there, right? So if you're having a little drink or whatever, sitting there reading a book or whatever. There's separate access to the balcony right here. All right, but again, we're gonna go to the balcony last, okay? But let's go into this bathroom. Oh, you know what? No, the closets. I forgot to show you the closets. These are sliding doors instead of open doors, right? But they do look like the closets in the rest of the staterooms that have sort of ways to convert themselves, right? So, oh no, they don't. No, this is just big, tall storage, right? All the way through. Look at that. Put your shoes up in there. Ah, there's the conversion area. Yeah, these things, it's hard to do that with one hand. These things come down so you can have some more shelf space, okay, which is nice. But you also have these cubbies over here for things, as well as a couple of drawers down here. And then your full-length mirror. We're in the presidential suite! What is up with that?
It's nice to have friends.
Right? Honestly, I think this is exclusive. I don't think anybody's been up here yet. But look at this bathroom, guys. Look at this bathroom, the shower. There's a sink here. There's a sink here. There's a sink here. Here, look at this. Lisa, hold this. I can wash my hands in 3 sinks at the same time. Look at this. I can do all 3 at the same time. All right. So, shower, upgraded, right? So it's a walk-in. You've got body jets. You've got a handheld, and you've got a rain shower. Absolutely amazing. All like your shampoos and things are all upgraded to LMS, right? Your body wash and all that stuff. Okay. We can just call this his and her sinks, right? Nice big mirror. Same thing on the other side, right? Basically, these are mirrored. Also, we were making a comment in other videos about the makeup mirrors. I think this one's in a little bit better position.
That one is definitely in a better position.
Yeah, this is in a much better position, right? So it's not, down at your knees. So that's really neat. Over here is actually where the toilet is. Now, if we went through this door, this takes us back to the front door. And so if you have guests and this door is closed right here, this becomes just a half bath that's separated from the rest of the suite. It's okay, Lisa.
I forgot to close it.
You probably have to, I don't know what it's that right there.
Okay, there you go.
Okay?
There you go.
So for those, just press that button right there, okay?
Yeah, don't do what I did.
Yeah. But anyway, so this can be a separate half bath if you're having guests. Yeah. They don't have to go through the bedroom to come in.
Exactly.
Right? What do you all think of this? Leave a comment. What do you think about the shower in that bathroom? But to me, wait till you see this balcony. Oh my gosh. This is, I'm telling you, the envy of every cruise ship passenger. I promise you. Okay? So here's the balcony here on this side. And it goes all the way over here, right? All the furniture in the lounges, right? And then if that isn't enough, you've got your own private hot tub over here. Look at this, right? With its own shower, with a rain shower head. Absolutely amazing. So imagine you're in the middle of the ocean, obviously not here at port because there's ships here. You could, well, I think y'all know what I'm getting at. Right? On the transatlantic when we saw nothing for 5 days.
5 days, there was nothing anywhere.
I wish we had this week. But look at this. Here is something else really special. Are you ready for this? There's a fireplace, guys. An actual fireplace. Obviously, we're in the Caribbean right now. It's warm, but it puts off heat. At night, it actually looks like it's smoking. I don't think we'll be able to come back at night, but we definitely want to look at this. This is deck 17. We are above the wheelhouse, I guess,
yeah,
right? Because that's what this is.
Yes.
When you get out here, this is the wing where the captain and or the pilot is docking the boat. Look look straight down. People, we're out over the edge. Look at that, guys. Imagine this view. This stateroom's going to cost you somewhere in the neighborhood of $15,000 to $20,000 for 2 people, somewhere in that area, right? So it's like $7,500 to $10,000 per person for a 7-day cruise. Just so you know. So we hope you liked the little tour, and all truth be known, we want to thank Robert for letting us in here. This was his cabin. I'm gonna get. Don't move.
All right, so the sunset that I had showed you guys first was from that balcony, right? And Robert was telling us every morning and every evening he's on that balcony watching the sun either come up or watching the sun go down. And he says it's worth every penny. Now, speaking of penny, I may have overquoted the cost of the cabin. Was information I had gotten from Robert. I believe. Anyway, we found it as low as about $5,000 per person. So you're looking at $10,000 for the cabin for 2 for a week. And again, I'm sure it's more expensive at certain times and it's less expensive at others. But I went crawling around the internet a little bit, and and for those who have really good travel agents, we're looking for a new one. Somebody contact us. You might be able to do a little bit better than that. I wish my cabin... Yeah, don't we all? Robert, I wish that was my cabin too. And backing up in the comments, so Al, you used to transport RVs. Cool. From Indiana
to Canada.
That's... Yeah, so you are a crazy driver like us. so driving down to Florida is like, yeah, it's stop,
nothing.
Skipping a jump. It's okay. I'll put it on cruise control. We'll be there in a couple days. So anyway, so there you have it, guys. That is just about every cabin I think we could see except the ocean view. Sorry, we couldn't get... If you notice some of the ones that we did film, they were dirty. It's because we were trying to get off the ship. We were kind of sort of almost late getting off the ship. And anyway, but we got you 3 types of inside cabins. A regular skinny one, the square one, and a quad. Let's see. Balcony cabins. Jeez, you got a regular balcony. We covered a cove balcony. We covered a corner balcony. We covered a rear-facing balcony, and we covered a handicap balcony. 5 different balconies. 2 different suites, or 3. Right? 2 suites, and then the presidential suite. So, in this video, guys, it's chock full of cabins for you guys. Do us a favor. Share this link on your Facebook pages, with your Facebook groups, with all your cruising friends, and let them know about us. It really does help us out for sharing the channel, okay? So we think this is going to be a great video that people will be able to see, because we've covered pretty much every cabin there is. They're not all clean, but they're in the video. Let's see here. Let's see. Love to drive. Yeah, we do too. We don't mind the drive. We really don't. That's 16, 19 in New Zealand money. Yeah. It's still a pretty penny. A little less than the 15 to 20 I was thinking, but $10,000 for a week. If I had to choose, I would take 10 inside balconies for that, or inside cabins, because we can do an inside for about $1,000 total, right? So I can sail 10 times to that one. But that's me. I mean, if I had that kind of income sitting around,
then absolutely.
I wouldn't think twice. Here you go. We'll be here for a month. And your beginning cruise from Southampton to your last cruise, how much has it changed? Okay, hang on. We'll talk about that in just a second, Al. Can't wait to sail on Celebration January 3rd.
Nice.
We have a regular balcony cabin right next door to one of those corner balconies. You'll be just fine. I mean, nobody's going to stick their head around, so that one will be fine. Okay? So you enjoy that, and welcome to the stream. Well, we've seen you before, Dana. I believe it's pronounced Dana, so thank you so much. Rob, hey, how's it doing, buddy? Good to see you again. We're sailing on the December 27th. Yeah, so you're going to be on board with Action Al. You two are both doing the New Year's Eve cruise.
Nice.
Thanks, Rob. We appreciate that. Anything on those ice cream cones? No, I think the cones are fine. I mean, look, you're never going to get like the regulation size cone. Those are way too big for a cruise ship.
But guess what? You can have 10 of them if you want.
The only thing that I found where they're square.
They are square.
Yeah, they're a little strange.
You did find round ones one time someplace.
Did I? Were they round?
I don't remember.
Oh, that's
where.
right, because I was eating it.
Yes.
Tonight we were watching the movie upstairs, and I wanted ice cream, and they were all turned off.
Yes.
All I had was the cone.
Yes.
They left the cones, but turned off the machines.
And then I told you have to go down to deck 8. The Heroes one was open all the time.
Right.
But yeah, deck 16, the ice cream was closed. Yes. Let's see, what do we have here?
Oh, thanks, Dan. Again, we really do appreciate that.
Thank you.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. You guys will have to connect through our streams and find a meeting place. We did our little meet and greet in the Heroes Lounge.
Yes.
Ice cream.
Yes.
So you and Robert can go oogle over the cones together. But typically, there's also bowls. So if the cone isn't enough, you just put it in a bowl, and I'll be honest, I probably did that, 2 out of 3 times.
More often than the cones. I like the cones. I like the added flavor.
Well, I like the cones too, but I just, look, I sit and eat ice cream with the spoon and the container. I mean, why put it in a bowl? It's just something else to clean. So that little cone is like, now what?
Go get another one.
Right? But I don't want to get another one. All right, so excuse me, guys. Sorry. Lemonade. I'm having lemonade withdrawals from not being on the ship.
Right.
Gotta go get some lemonade. Yeah, so we're probably going to do another stream tomorrow on the differences that we noticed between the 2 cruises. Okay? And so I really wouldn't want to sort of spoil it. It is kind of Vlogmas. We're kind of on not the back end of it. We missed the first few days, and we want to try to stream and do some stuff for you guys every day. Obviously, it's not all going to be cruising, as I just mentioned. We do RVs as well, so we're going to try to be on every day to do something for you, even if it's hey, we actually came on today. Goodbye. So. Yeah, we looked at cruise bookings today. Anyone else? Because I gotta find somewhere else to go. So maybe we can all have a stream together. We'll all pick a day to meet, and we'll all plan our next cruise, and we'll all do it together.
I love it.
All right.
I love
Any other questions? By the way, I will just say this, not to tease you, but and who was asking? Ice cream, summer. Sweets. I'm sorry, Al. The only thing that I would say is 100% the same is the service. I did not see an increase in better service. We had some pretty crappy service on that 14-day. We did not notice a difference.
No.
So we'll go into more details about little segments of things because services, you got your bars and you got your restaurants and you got your rooms and there's a lot that's all encompassing, but not too much. I don't. Yeah, we'll cover it in the stream tomorrow. Sign you guys up. Yeah, looking forward to. We are too. You know, I mean, it was a blast hanging out with everybody. Mark R, if you're still on, you got to come too, brother. I will say this, Macrina. According to Lee, there was 1,804. I think it was 1,804 crew members. According to the stats that I looked at, the ship can hold 1,775 crew. So between the stats and what they have, they're actually 29 people overstaffed, according to what I've read. So, I don't know. We'll talk about that and get into it another day. For dinner, you had any time or set time. Wondering on wait times if you had any time. Okay, Robert, we did anytime dining on both cruises. If you do anytime dining, you're going to live... Actually, it doesn't matter what you do on this class of ship. You are going to live and die by the app. Okay? Everything is done by the app. There's no fun times printed. There's no menus printed. Everything is digital. It's all on the app on your phone. We did a whole entire stream dedicated to that app. Okay? And so, that being said, as far as anytime dining goes, when you are ready to go eat, you go into the app, you find the restaurant that you want to go to, and you hit check-in. Okay? Before you do the check-in, it's going to give you an approximate waiting time. So you know ahead of time how long it's going to be. Okay? So it's not really clueless. And I'll be honest, the times were pretty much spot on. The fun times are now digital. It's in the app. They actually print a very, very abbreviated purchase. If you remember, the fun times used to be, front, back, there was inserts, there was all kinds of things. It's all in the app. It's all still there. It's just not printed. What they do print for someone who does not have a smartphone is a one-page list of just the times of things going on. It's a one page. That does not get put to your cabin. That is only available at customer service. Okay? But all the rest of it, again, it's going to be in the app. Okay? Look, we were streaming and videoing. We had our phone with us a lot anyway. But I'm the guy. I get to the ship. I turn the phone off. I chuck the bastard into the safe. I close it and lock it. And it doesn't get unlocked until the last day of the cruise. That's me. I don't want to see it. I don't want to hear it. That's me, right? Lisa and I work very hard, very long. We are plugged in all the time. That's one of the reasons why we love cruising, to be unplugged. Well, now you're on the app all the time. It's where everything is. And so everybody's carrying around the phones. You can chat, which is a great feature of the app. And again, we talked about it in the thing, but all your group and even people that you meet, you can connect with them and use the app for chatting with them. We use that all the time.
Yeah.
So it was a great, great, great thing.
Yeah.
Okay. So, all right. Tried to lose those cells for a week, but everything is done from. I again, you just heard my tirade, David. I feel the same way. The only difference is it's on airplane mode, and so it's not ringing for phone calls. Now, the Wi-Fi is free to use for the app. You don't have to buy an internet package. Okay? However, if you do buy an internet package, those internet-based apps will work, like WhatsApp. I actually had to take a business call while we were on the ship. I called them. They didn't call me. But I don't think I heard a phone ring in 21 days. Did you ever hear a phone other than the cabin phone?
There was one lady that had her phone on. I heard her phone ring.
Yeah. So in that aspect, it's still okay. The phones aren't ringing, but you're using your phone for the app. Okay. And the check-in is for all restaurants, even Chibang. Correct.
Yes.
So any restaurant, okay, you're checking in. Okay. The only one that you don't check in is Pig and Anchor. Excuse me, Pig and Anchor, you just show up there. Okay, but every other restaurant, you just check in. Again, guys, go watch that stream. You'll see the thumbnail. It's a picture of the app. We really, just as detailed as we were with the cabins, we were with the app. Okay, and so you'll know all the functionality of it. So we usually suggest you check in at least 10 minutes before you're thinking you want to be ready. Because what happens is, once you check in, once everything is going, you'll get then an email that says your table is ready. So then you have 10 minutes to get down there to claim your table, right? And so you don't have to be down there waiting. You can check in from the bathroom, in your stateroom. It doesn't matter. You don't have to be down by the restaurant to check in. Check in from anywhere. And then you'll get a notification right again through the app to your phone. Your table's ready. Walk right down and go on in. Okay? So, unlike the old days where you'd have to go down, you give your name, then you're going to have to stand around and wait because, they got to call you. No, it's actually, in that aspect, the app is really nice because you just don't have to hang out there. Go have a cocktail somewhere. Be up at Red Frogs, up on the Lido deck. When the thing goes ding, great, elevator down, you're there in 3 minutes. Okay? Hey, Fofita, how you doing? We've missed you. Sorry. Yep, you'll be able to watch the rebroadcast. And the check-in is for all. Yeah, we already talked about that. Okay. So, all right. Well, we have been with you guys now for, holy moly, just a little over an hour. If you have any other questions, please feel free to ask while we're still here. This is why we do the live streams. We could have edited all those things together, put them up, but we prefer to do a live stream. Live and raw, and just, we like the instant feedback. Okay, so, Fofita, nice to see you. I hope all is well. We've missed you on the last couple ones, to be honest with you. Okay, I gotta get a drink real fast. You say something for a while.
I hate when you say that.
It's like, hang on. You're on!
Yeah, okay. Wait a minute, where are you going? Don't leave me.
I'm just gonna go over there. Woo! All right, well, I guess if nobody else has any questions, we usually leave like a couple extra minutes here at the end if you guys have questions about stuff. We will do a full... Hey! Oh, Cantune, have you been here from the beginning? Yeah, yes or no? Thumbs up or thumbs down? Have you been here from the beginning of the stream? If he hasn't, I got to do something special for him. Cantune, if you've been here, just say yes from the beginning.
We got to do it anyway. We do.
Okay. Cantune is the gentleman who did the animation for our new intro. And so here you go, buddy. Here it is. Well, there you go.
That was just for you.
Awesome. He did a great job. That is our new intro to the channel. And we want to thank him for a fantastic job.
Absolutely.
He did just, man, it was so great. And really quick. Yeah. Thank you so much, buddy. You're always welcome. All right. Yeah, David, the comment was from him, but yeah, I know, but thanks for chiming in. Oh my good Lord. Are we getting chippy now?
Yeah, I think so. A little slap happy, maybe.
A little slap happy? Yeah, see, doesn't that look good, buddy?
Yeah.
Wow, right? Your stuff is out there now.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
see?
Ross.
So everybody give him a big round of applause.
Yeah. Yep. Big round of applause. We're going to the adults only private beach in Cozumel.
Oh, okay.
VIP. Yeah, there'll be no streaming from there.
No.
Thank you so much. But no, thank you, Cantoon. Really. We appreciate you so much.
Absolutely.
He's actually done, he did our thumbs up and our thumbs down. Even the
tall man toilet test.
Yeah, the tall man toilet test.
Yeah.
Yep, you guys, if you watch any of the RV videos, he did our tall man toilet test stuff too.
All of our animation.
Yeah, we've been friends with him for a while. I'm pretty good at some things, but just like a couple. Everything else, Cantoon. Or somebody else. Anyway. All right, well, I guess that's it. So, guys, thank you all so much for being here.
Yes, thank you.
As always, hit that thumbs up, subscribe, become part of the Tall Man Clan. Share. These are the things that YouTube look at, okay? And it helps the channel. It really does. What you get here, you get for free. There's no charge to you guys, right? We do it because we love doing it, but there is a cost. It costs a lot. It really does. And so by sharing and liking and subscribing, it helps YouTube present our videos to others, which will long-term help us out. You'll come with us next time for sure. Yeah, we'll let you know.
I love it.
What time tomorrow night? Probably the same time, I would think, 7. It'll be 7 or 8, one of the two. I'll put up a thing early. If you're got a notification, you'll know ahead of time. But probably 7 o'clock. Oh, thanks, Rob. Peace and love. Yeah, have a happy holiday if we don't see you before.
Absolutely.
I'm sure we will as we talk about things ship related. But yeah, tomorrow's a big burn day for us. We were out of town when Hurricane Ian came through, and I know it came through South Florida, but it still clipped Central Florida. And we have a couple acres of land, and we had this big tree come down and block the road and the power. Anyway, there's a lot of debris that needs burning, so we got to go to work.
Yeah,
we got to start burning what we can lift without heavy machinery, and we're going to need some of that for some of these things at some point in time. So, anyway. All right, so then I guess that is it, guys. Thank you all so much for joining the show tonight. Peace out!